One thing I haven't verified is in your custom workspace. I am in my custom workspace, and if you reset it, you'll have the most recent version. You saw nothing changed. Is this comments panel. I don't know if you have it there, but I just switched to Essentials and then reset Essentials to make sure I got back to the very beginning, and I have that comments there. If you don't, I'll show you what to do. This is not necessary for us. I'll be removing that, but first I want to do something else. So I'm going to go back to my 2023 and start adding in a few essential panels that we're going to be using all the time. Now the properties panel is contextual, and you'll notice it'll have 3 dots quite often depending upon what you have selected. And those 3 dots allow you to get to more information. Here for the Align panel, here for the Appearance panel, here for the Pathfinder, which is all great. But sometimes you just want to get straight to these instead of opening this up and getting the Appearance panel to pop up, or more information here. Why not just put them right here so we have access to them? So, Window, we're going to use typography all year long. So you go to, God, I knew I should put on my glasses first. Character, okay? The Character panel pops up, and it brings in a couple of other panels with it. The Paragraph, we are not going to use, so we're going to pull that out. And if you didn't see what I did, all I did, and it was right here, is just grabbed it by the name and pulled it out and closed it. Okay, so we have Character and Open Type. We can always add to this. I'm going to grab this whole panel, not just Character. I want to leave Open Type there too, because we'll eventually get to that. And come over, if this is not here, you drag this over to this line. If this is here, you drag it up underneath so there's a little blue line above it. And we have the Character panel and Open Type, which is great. Okay, the Character panel, by default, we want to save out our custom workspace. We have 4, I have 4. I don't know if you have something different, but see these double-headed arrows here? I'm going to click on that just to cycle through. That's where we want to be. That's not where we want to be. That is, because we're going to use these extra settings. So now, Character and Open Type, we can close that up just by clicking right there. Say fabulous. Go to Window, Appearance. Okay, that's where we can really do some cool stuff. And I want to pull this panel over here right underneath, not here, right there. So the Appearance panel's there. I want the Stroke panel because there are extra settings in the stroke. And we'll leave transparency here for now. But once again, that double-headed arrow, click, click. That's where we want. We want to be able to adjust these things. We want to know about dashed lines. Look at all that you would miss if you didn't open up the Stroke panel, if you left it right there where you can just change the weight. So that's what we want. I'm going to drag this panel right underneath. And we can continue to add panels because there's a lot of important ones, like the swatches. Let's bring the swatches out because it's going to bring symbols and brushes with it. And we'll go ahead, I'm going to open this up so we get more room with the swatches panel and drag that right underneath here. So now we have access to a lot more information, and we click here and there's no double-headed arrow, so we have everything there we need. And we can go ahead and close that up. And now, so we have this ready for us. And remember the Layers panel, give yourself a little room. You can move it right here, and sometimes it's kind of funky. There it is. And you can move this up and down. Give yourself a little room with the Layers panel. Don't get crazy about it. Just, give yourself some room. And you can always adjust this depending upon the project. And then come up to Workspace, New Workspace, and you just save it with the same name, 22, 23 for me. And it says, hey, that name already exists. Clicking OK will rewrite. This is kind of bad design. I would think you would want to just update your workspace But, you know, that's what we got to work with. And right now, comments, you know, we're not really using this right now. So why not just take this and pull it out and click that X? Now we don't have that taking up extra room. And you might say, swatches, maybe swatches should go up underneath there. We didn't put it in the appearance panel, but it now has more room. So once again, you just go new workspace, 2223, hit return, and it's updated. Life is good. Okay, so this is one of those music and me things. I want to see you doing this. I want to see all of these little panels. You can click right here to open them up a little bit more, but we're not working like that. We're working like this. Okay, got it? Thank you.